Good afternoon, Saturday, October 7th, 2017, just before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm on my way to participate in the 9th Annual California State Auto Museum's car cruise. They call it Cruisefest, and it's out in North Sacramento. They close off about a mile stretch of the road there, and they have about 500 participating cars and motorcycles that basically cruise the boulevard for 2 hours, and then at 5 o'clock everybody parks, and then they open up the street to the foot traffic, and then we're there for another 2.5 hours until 7:30, just admiring everybody's cars. They have food trucks, bands, stuff like that. So I've got the Cadillac all polished up. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this up here, and hopefully it should be fun. I'm a little bit late. The cruise part starts at 3. I probably won't get up to the area until about 3:15, but that's alright, no big deal. Weather's perfect for an early fall day, 85 degrees, clear, and perfect weather. It'll be perfect in the evening, early evening as well. We'll film more when we get to the cruise location. Okay, we're approaching the cruise location, and I'm behind what looks like a 65 Mustang hardtop in a Easter yellow or a cream yellow color. Of course, Vivian's was that pastel blue, and this is like a pastel or a pale yellow. So it looks like a period style paint job for that car. We're stuck here in traffic. There's a long queue to get into the route, and we'll film more, I guess, once we get inside.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Camp Car Cruise.
Alright, I'm on the route, and I'm a couple cars behind the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile. Pretty interesting event here. I don't think all the cars are here yet, but we're just on our way down one of the routes. I got a green, I think, Corvette ahead of me here. That may not be a Corvette. But we'll see more as we make the route, and we'll do several loops of the route here. Okay. We're gonna watch the Wienermobile make a turn here. I'm right behind him. That green car that was ahead of me was that Jaguar there earlier. He pulled aside for a moment. And there's a Ford, a red Ford pickup behind me. A lot of people on the sides of the road, people with their cameras or their phones taking pictures and video. There's a whole bunch of Oldsmobiles and Pontiacs and Fords. There's another Cadillac, late 60s, maybe a 70. I'm going to pass the Wienermobile here. I hope he knows where he's going. Now we're just going to keep cruising here, take another couple of laps. Here's the Planters Peanuts Mobile. This is the top end of the route. Lots of law enforcement. Shelby Cobra. Alright, it's about 4:25. I've made about, I don't know, somewhere between 7 to 9 or 10 laps. I'm going to take one last lap. I'm behind the giant shopping cart right now. And I'm going to park, I think, up ahead here, or when I come around the next time, in front of an Italian ice stand. Interesting, just people watching. The crowd is getting bigger. More and more cars are showing up. And once I do park, I'll take some video and some still shots of some of the cars that catch my liking, like that GTO Pontiac there. Alright, I'm parked here towards the south end of the route. There's the Wiener Mobile again. There's a AMC Pacer straight ahead there. Since I'm Italian, I parked in front of the Italian ice stand. And most of the crowd is up the road past El Camino. They've got live bands here. Cars are going to park shortly. It's about quarter to 5, maybe 10 to 5. Okay, I've been taking still shots. I walked all the way up towards the top end of the route. I'm about 3/4 of the way back down towards my car. And I'm just going to, I think, videotape the rest here. A lot of Impalas here, a lot of Pontiacs. That's a nice Chrysler, I think. Imperial, perhaps? '57 Chevy. Plymouth Satellite. Thunderbird. Fastback, a couple of Mustangs. Another Impala there. Dairy truck. Oh, over here is I took a still shot of this, a hearse on a motorcycle, or attached to a motorcycle. Hadjis Autoworld is that building with the curved roof there. That's kind of like home base. They're a big supporter of these type of events here in town. Looks like I might be parked behind the damn Wienermobile again. I'll have to check it out when I get down. This is the local news anchor here, morning news on Fox.
This is the beginning of the slow lap where the judges and the sponsors choose the award-winning cars. We'll be taking another lap in just a little while, stopping and handing out our...
They're going to do judging, I guess. Sure enough, I'm behind the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. And the Planters cleanup car, too. Like I said, most of the event is up there. Real crowded. I took a lot of still shots there. I think a lot of car club people are in there. And they're parked in the median of the street and everything. I got some nice reviews from people hollering out at me. One guy came up to me while I was taking pictures. He said, "You're the guy in the yellow Cadillac." I said, "Yes." And he was talking to me about it a little bit. He had one. That's the thing about this car. It reminds people who had relatives or themselves who had one back in the day. Because you don't see too many of them in pretty much restored condition on the road anymore. Car's just not that valuable.
All right, this Wienermobile is in pristine Wiener condition.
Take a peek inside the Wienermobile.
Absolutely. You're so welcome.
Okay.
You're so welcome. Have a great day. You're so
Go ahead,
welcome.
go ahead.
Would you like a whistle? Thank you. You're so welcome.
Sorry, it's in the sun.
Oh, no, you're good. You can hop on in there if you'd like.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were pulling
Oh,
off.
no, you're good. You guys can go on in.
Hi, welcome
Hi.
to Wienermobile.
Hi.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to try one of the seats.
Never.
They're very comfortable.
I've never been inside one of these before.
Yeah, feel free to take a seat. They're very, very comfy.
Very nice.
Look at that. We got 6 ketchup, mustard total seats in here.
I see that.
Each with some meatballs. We got a mustard stain on the floor. We got sunny blue skies up at the top.
You'll be on YouTube later. You'll be a big star. So I was inside the Wienermobile talking to the young lady, college graduate, one of 11 Wiener girls out of I think 1,000 or 1,200 applicants. And she was telling me that I asked her, "What kind of money do you make for this? I hope you get paid well." She said she gets paid very well for just having a college degree, just out of college. She's making the same as her friends who are sitting behind a desk somewhere. These Wienermobiles are headquartered, she said, in Madison, Wisconsin. They actually, this one was not in Madison for this event, so they didn't have to drive it out. They actually flew out to pick it up here, wherever. I didn't ask her where it was. There's a lot of people going in and out of the thing. And she gave me a Wiener whistle, which you can only get from the Wienermobile. So I thought that was interesting. Pretty plush interior in there. So, and I asked her as part of the audition, do you have to sing the Oscar Mayer Wiener song? And she said, yes, you definitely have to sing it. And you have to sing it well. So that's the little story behind that. Now I'm going to go into the Planters Mobile here and see what kind of story they have to say.
Have you seen the food like come out?
No, was too busy reading.
Maybe with the ice.
You guys have your eyes on that food truck. I
Oh
see.
yes, I know.
It's been a good time.
Cool.
Yeah, would you guys like
Pretty nice.
Oh sure, why not?
Oh, I'll wait.
No, you're good. You're good. You can go in right when they leave. You can head on in.
This almost looks like an Airstream type of rounded.
Go ahead.
They have.
Hi, how are you?
We're a little bit newer. We're the same company, but of course you know.
So here's the Planters Peanut Mobile.
Yes, the Nutmobile.
The Nutmobile.
So now he has
Well, you guys have a much larger crew with you than the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah, just one more person. Yeah. Yep. And
this
you can see on the ceiling we've got all the Mr.
I
Peanuts.
see that.
Yeah. A nut on every seat.
Yes,
All decked out.
A lot of different companies.
Pretty neat. So where is this? Is this stationed in California, or did you have to?
Wisconsin, actually.
You're in
yeah.
Wisconsin too.
Yep, we're all
Are you
sister
same?
companies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same company.
Okay.
Really nice, really good.
Yeah, so we're pretty far from home.
So how many?
Yes, yeah.
So how many applicants for these jobs that you guys ended up getting?
About 2,000, I think. So.
And how many of you actually worked?
Yeah, nine peanutters and 12 hot doggers.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's a competitive job. It's a really awesome job. You get to travel the whole country, give out peanuts to everybody, so it's really fun.
How long do you get to do it? Like a year,
1
2,
year.
1 year?
Yep, so we started in June and then we'll go until next year.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
it's really fun. Perfect first job out of college.
And great, I'm sure great on a resume too for future.
Yeah, I mean, it will definitely stand out.
Do you guys normally come out like with marketing degrees or?
It just depends. Like we do have a lot of
Communications?
Yeah, that's like our most common. I'm a journalism major, but we do take people from all across the board. Like one of our partners is a theater major.
Interesting.
Elise is a sociology major.
Interesting.
So it just depends.
Now, is there a Planters Peanut song that you?
We don't have a song. No.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they've got their song.
So
but
you
we've got
didn't
Mr.
have.
Peanuts,
So you don't have to sing like they
All over the
do.
West
Yeah,
Coast.
I'm personally okay with it, and probably everyone should be happier that I don't have to sing. So.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's a
have a
drone.
great day.
By where I'm parked in the Wiener Mobile and the Planters Peanut Mobile. Just as long as they don't crash it into one of the cars, I guess it's okay. The operators are right there. This food truck is getting a lot of business. They must have good food in there.
So now we ride along and sometimes we stop and hand out awards. If there was an award for Best Wienermobile, it would certainly win. But they're professionals and they've been disqualified.
That's right.
This is for amateurs, folks. Hey, thanks for coming out. That's great.
Some of the little ones trying to get into the car craze. All these look like they're restored antique little cars too. This guy here has them, including a Wiener Mobile.